Greetings, people of planet Earth. This is Planet Mitch from GiveawayRocket.com with something I think that's pretty darn interesting. It is a Sunday, so I don't know how many of you will jump in, but I was just chatting with a professional sweeper, somebody who enters giveaways / contests all the time. It's so crazy. As I was talking to her, I was on a live feed with the ContestQueen last night, so I was not a guest. I was just watching and talking in the comments. And one of the women was talking about how she is entering contests and working on being a professional sweeper, or they call them contestors in Canada. Canada. Oh, man. Anyway, she said she worked 14 hours a day. She has a process down that's kind of amazing. I was talking to her. She has so many deliveries that she wins a lot of prizes, apparently, but she has the stickers from the different the different delivery services with the barcode on it, so that they don't have to, and there's instructions to just leave packages as long as a signature isn't required. So they just come along and they scan their own thing off of her door. She wins so many prizes. Anyway, so I asked her if she had entered the contest that I'm currently doing, because I posted it in that live feed. And in the conversation on Facebook, we were on Messenger, she said that she had shared the contest and that many of her friends are sweeper friends or contesters. And so I went in and I've looked at some of the statistics for her, and I want to share that with you because it's very interesting. Now, before I do that, even in this specific contest, I'm working with 5 photographers on this. We're giving away a camera, and their concern was that if I shared this with sweepers, and that's a whole nother story because I have several places that I can go submit those contests. But the concern is always, if I get professional sweepers, then all they're going to do is enter because all they want to do is win the prize and sell it. And then I'll have those people on my email list. And I don't want those. Those aren't going to be high-quality leads. And so that's always the question, right? Now, this example is not every sweeper in every situation, but I do find it interesting, especially since I'm on the side where I can look at the statistics. So let's dive in and look at the statistics on this campaign. So this particular campaign, you can see, is running pretty well. We've had 16,000 visitors. We have 5,300 leads. And I want to show you the stats at the bottom so that you can see the chart. But these are a little misleading because for those of you who are up viral fanatics, the referred visitors is not a true situation here, because what we did was, for the different photographers that we have in the campaign, we had them enter the campaign and then send out their own unique link so that we could track how many people subscribed from each of the 5 photographers. Okay, so the referred visitors and the referred leads is very high because of that. We weren't so worried about comparing direct to referred, and so the referred visitors is full of really a bunch of direct people. So don't let that confuse you. But the key was, hi, Chad, Benjamin, great guys. Love to see you both here. So the interesting part of this bottom part of the chart is that we're averaging close to 30% conversion rate, right? Now, everybody says that if a sweeper gets involved, then that's going to ruin your statistics and it's going to swamp you, blah, 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 blah. So I know that this woman entered my campaign. I know she has shared it twice on her Facebook feed. Anita, I love the fact that, I know, I keep forgetting. I can do the overlay thing. I'm not really a stats guru. I'm trying to get there, but thank you for for that comment. So let's look at her statistics. Now, I've hidden her name and her email address, and this was as of a few minutes ago, and I just talked to her, and she had shared it twice. But notice this section right here that says visitors. She has had 35 people visit the campaign. Now, she told me that many of her friends on Facebook were also sweepers that are contest fanatics. And look at this next thing right here. 2 people have signed up from her link. Now, if you do the math, statistics fanatics, that's 2 out of 35, which gives you a 6% conversion rate. Now, if these sweepers were all hyper psychic crazy about just entering campaigns because they want to win something, don't you think that number would be a lot higher? Yes, I do. I do think it would be that way. So, why didn't that switch back to me? Well, it is on my face, but I can't see it. So I'll bring it over to this window. So again, this is not a perfect analysis of every sweeper ever invented, but I do think it's a fascinating look, and I'm going to keep an eye on her. Obviously, she said she was going to repost it because Canada is eligible, and most of her people are in Canada, so she's going to work this a little bit. So I am fascinated to see how this works. But the other lesson that I want you, if you're running viral campaigns, number one, I think the lesson is don't worry about the sweepers. And in fact, the sweepers, I think, are going to help you because they're going to promote the campaign and theoretically get more people entering, and they will hopefully share, which makes it go viral, which is what we're after, right? That's the first lesson. But the second lesson is don't be afraid to reach out to some of the people that are entering your campaign. Find out about them. Find out what's turning them on, what's turning them off. Because if your campaign is working or not working, you need to find out more about why, right? So don't be afraid to connect with the people that are involved in your campaigns. Benjamin, I'm sorry, you got a great question. Benjamin asked, what's a sweeper? A sweeper, for those of you who don't know, sorry about that. A sweeper is a professional or somebody who enters a lot of sweepstakes or campaigns, contests, whatever the right word is. In Canada, they call them contests. In the United States, we call them sweepstakes or giveaways. And so they have given themselves these nicknames. And like I said, in Canada, they call them contesters. But they're really motivated because they want to win things. Now, this woman apparently wins a lot. If she's got the delivery guys who know how to deliver and how to do the barcode and all that kind of stuff on her door, then she's obviously entering a lot. And she says she works 14 hours a day at being a sweeper. But again, just to help fill this out, Benjamin, maybe, is that those of us who run contests, giveaways, have a fear of the professional sweeper because we're afraid that the professional sweeper is just entering to win and they're not going to end up buying from us. And I think this evidence shows, at least in this case, that sweepers enter campaigns where they want to win the prize. Maybe somebody in their family wants to win this camera. Maybe they know somebody that they could give the camera to as a gift. Maybe they have an interest in learning photography. But these numbers are showing that sweepers don't just enter just to be entering and that they may not be the right person for the list. So it's all about trying to analyze the results of your campaign, especially while it's going on, so maybe you can tweak things. And learning what works and what doesn't work in terms of giveaway campaigns. So that's why I wanted to come on here. Eric says, wow, this is interesting. And that's exactly why I went live, Eric, because the more you dig into this stuff, the more fascinating that you find out it is, and the better you can run your next campaign, right? So I know some people just throw up their campaign and they pray that it goes viral and they don't do any analysis while it's going on. I think that's a mistake. And so I hope those of you who are paying attention to this realize that the more time you spend working it, the better off you can not only serve your clients, if you're running them for your clients, better to serve yourself if you're running the campaign for your own building of your own list, but to help the people who enter share, because that's what we want. We want to use their viral, their friends, their word of mouth recommendations to make our campaign work better and get the word out. So that's why I wanted to jump in and mention this particular campaign, see how things are going, and give you all a little bit of input. For those of you who don't know, I run Giveaway Rocket. There's a logo up there in the corner. I'm starting a membership site that's free. I thought I was going to be announcing that last week, but I've had some technical issues with the links and stuff. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get that all set up and ready for you. I'm going to be sharing all kinds of information like this in that membership site, and I hope to have you guys joining, because I know that viral campaigns bring lists, build your list, and that's a great way to do things. By the way, if you are somebody who's interested in doing more of that, I got to learn how to do all these things. If you want to run viral campaigns, you can set up a free strategy session with me at my brand new domain called meetmitch.com. So jump over there if you're interested in talking more about running a viral campaign. We'll hope to see you soon. Thanks for tuning in. If anybody has any questions, I'll give you 10 more seconds to pop in and say, hey, I have a question. Yes, Giveaway Rocket. That's my website for the marketing side of running viral marketing campaigns. That's me, Giveaway Rocket. That's me. All right, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them below, and I will talk to you again tomorrow, hopefully with my link for the membership site.